So we actually take a look at the results from the first round, where the first team from Class 1A and Class 1B actually evaluate what they did. Plus, they actually have the after results because they actually was told by Mr. Aizawa about what they actually did. But he also told them that do not let their bad decisions actually take effect, which he actually observed what the problem is, and he actually told them what they actually can do, which Vlad King actually told how his first team actually failed, which caused the first team to get their win. But now we see how All Might say how Class 1A have actually begun strategizing their plans for their rounds. So we knew how they will also achieve as well. Meaning the fact that we get to see Shinsu actually became a great addition to the hero course. But now it's round 2, which the team from Class 1A is Yaruroso, Tokoyami, Hagakure, and Ayama versus the team from Class 1B, which is Kendo, Kyoru, Fukidashi, and Komoi, in which we actually see how they will how they will get the results from the second round, which we actually see how Kendo actually, as Yarurosa, why she didn't sign up for the beauty pageant is because she actually is in the band during the school festival arc. However, we actually see the rivalry between Tokoyami and Kyoru, in which he actually knew how both of them using darkness as their abilities because they're using the same quirks. So when the round actually begins, we see how Kyoru have actually merged into the darkness, which that is his quirk Dark, which he can actually move into the shadows and freely by developing his quirk, he can actually control it as well. In which Tokoyami using Dark Shadow to find the other team, but Kyoru have actually merged with Dark Shadow, which he is controlling him. Now we knew how both of them will become rivals. However, we see Tokoyami actually using a new move which he calls Dark Fallen Angel, which we go right into the backflash during his internship with Hawks, the number 2 hero, which he actually knew how he couldn't keep up with Hawks, in which during the work study he actually can, knowing how they are actually birds, while Hawks using bird feathers with his wings, and Tokoyami have a crow's head. But we see how he developed his quirk during the work study, which as the result of the license exam arc as well, in which we see how Hawks actually take Tokoyami flying, which is for the first time, in which we see Kyoru have actually captured Ayama, but we see how Tokoyami actually fly, meaning that he actually have using a new move. By using Dark Shadow, who's always floating, he using the cape to cover Dark Shadow, In other words, using his hands freely as wings, and he could actually fly. Now, we actually knew how great it actually is, knowing how we see Ayororosu and Hagakure actually catch up with Kyoryu, but we actually knew that mushrooms actually appeared out of their bodies, which that all actually is the hands of Komori quirks. So we knew that they're in trouble now. So the second round actually begins, meaning that we get to see Tokoyami's new technique, but we actually knew at the end that Team 1 is going to be in trouble when Team 2 is actually get the upper hand. So now we're going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Jordan here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.